The Eagles have become almost synonymous with American rock, especially the California sound of the 1970s. Their smooth harmonies and laid-back vibes defined a generation, especially with hits like Hotel California and Take It Easy. According to the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, their greatest hits, 1971 to 1975, is the best-selling album in the United States, with over 38 million copies sold. The band's ability to blend rock, country, and folk helped them reach an incredibly wide audience. Even decades later, their music is a staple on classic rock radio, and Hotel California alone has been streamed over 1 billion times. Don Henley and Glenn Frey's songwriting partnership remains legendary. Their reunion tours still sell out stadiums, showing their timeless appeal. Aerosmith, known as the Bad Boys from Boston, brought a gritty, bluesy edge to mainstream rock. With Steven Tyler's wild vocals and Joe Perry's razor-sharp guitar riffs, they stormed the charts in the 70s and made an epic comeback in the 80s and 90s. RIAA statistics show Aerosmith holds the record for the most gold albums by any American group, with 18 gold albums to their name. Their power ballads like Dream On and rock anthems such as Walk This Way are instantly recognizable. The band's collaboration with Run DMC in 1986 helped bridge rock and hip-hop, marking a historic moment in music crossover. Their energetic live shows and flamboyant style made them MTV darlings, and Tyler's scarves and wide-mouthed vocals became rock staples. Even in 2025, their influence is felt in younger bands, and their Las Vegas residencies still draw massive crowds. Nirvana's rise was nothing short of explosive. In 1991, their album Nevermind did the unthinkable by knocking Michael Jackson's Dangerous off the #1 spot on the Billboard 200. Fronted by Kurt Cobain, Nirvana spearheaded the grunge movement, turning Seattle into the new capital of rock. Smells Like Teen Spirit became an anthem for frustrated youth everywhere, blending raw emotion with catchy hooks. According to Billboard, Nevermind has sold over 10 million copies in the US alone. Despite their short career, Nirvana changed the direction of rock music, making vulnerability and authenticity cool again. The band's tragic story only added to their legend, and Cobain's lyrics are still dissected by fans and critics. Their influence lingers in countless alternative and indie bands today. Bruce Springsteen, known affectionately as the Boss, has been America's storyteller for nearly 5 decades. Backed by the E Street Band, his songs capture the struggles and dreams of everyday people. Albums like Born to Run and * Born in the USA sold millions, with the latter certified 17x platinum by the RIAA. Springsteen's live shows are the stuff of legend, often running for over 3 hours, packed with energy, sweat, and emotion. His blue-collar image and heartland rock sound have inspired countless artists. Even today, Springsteen's concerts sell out in minutes, and his recent Broadway run was hailed as one of the most intimate live experiences in rock history. The E Street Band's chemistry, particularly with saxophonist Clarence Clemons, remains iconic. Exploding onto the scene in 1987 with Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses brought a raw, rebellious spirit back to mainstream rock. The album sold over 18 million copies in the US, according to the RIAA, powered by tracks like Sweet Child O' Mine and Welcome to the Jungle. Axl Rose's wild vocals and Slash's unforgettable guitar solos made them instant legends. Their dangerous, unpredictable image was a breath of fresh air in a decade often criticized for glam and excess. Even their look, Slash's top hat and Axl's bandana, became cultural icons. The band's massive reunion tour, Not in This Lifetime, grossed over $584 million, proving their lasting appeal. Guns N' Roses are still headlining festivals and selling out stadiums around the world. Metallica are often credited with bringing thrash metal to the masses. Formed in 1981, their blend of speed, aggression, and complex songwriting set a new bar for heaviness in rock. Their 1991 self-titled album, known as the Black Album, has sold over 17 million copies in the US, according to the RIAA. Metallica's influence stretches far beyond metal, with hits like Enter Sandman and Nothing Else Matters becoming rock radio staples. They've won 9 Grammy Awards and headline festivals worldwide, including their own, Orion Music plus more. The band's relentless touring schedule and dedication to their fans are legendary. Even after 4 decades, Metallica continues to fill stadiums and push the boundaries of what rock can be. Fleetwood Mac's story is almost as dramatic as their music. Although they began as a British blues band, it was the addition of American members Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham that propelled them into superstardom. Their 1977 album Rumors remains one of the top 10 best-selling albums of all time, with over 20 million copies sold in the US alone. The band's mix of pop, rock, and a touch of mysticism captivated audiences. Songs like Go Your Own Way and Rhiannon became classics. The group's interpersonal drama, famously chronicled in * Rumors, only made their music more compelling. Even after multiple lineup changes, Fleetwood Mac's influence is everywhere, from indie pop to modern folk rock. The Doors were psychedelic, poetic, and utterly unpredictable. Led by the enigmatic Jim Morrison, they blended rock with jazz, blues, and poetry in a way no band had before. Their 1967 self-titled debut album includes Light My Fire, which became one of the first rock songs to break through on AM radio with its extended organ solo. The Doors' music was mysterious and often controversial, with lyrics that pushed social boundaries. Despite Morrison's untimely death in 1971, the band's legacy endures, with over 34 million albums sold in the US according to the RIAA. Their influence is still heard in modern psychedelic and alternative rock bands. Born out of the ashes of Nirvana, Foo Fighters have become one of America's most consistent rock bands. Dave Grohl, the former Nirvana drummer, played every instrument on the band's debut album. Since then, Foo Fighters have released 11 studio albums, won 15 Grammy Awards, and sold over 32 million albums worldwide. Their energetic live shows are legendary, and they continue to headline festivals and arenas around the globe. In 2021, they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a testament to their lasting impact. Songs like Everlong and The Pretender have become modern rock anthems, and Grohl's down-to-earth personality makes the band beloved by fans. The Grateful Dead are more than just a band, they're a phenomenon. Their unique blend of rock, folk, blues, and improvisational jams created a whole new genre. The band never had a major radio hit, but their relentless touring and legendary live performances built one of the most loyal fan bases in history. The Deadheads were pioneers of the bootleg and tape trading culture, long before social media or streaming. According to Billboard, the band sold over 35 million albums worldwide. Even after Jerry Garcia's passing, surviving members continued to tour as Dead and Company, keeping the spirit alive for new generations. The Grateful Dead's influence on American music and culture is impossible to overstate.